How's everybody feeling today? You feeling good? All right, so like Coach said, one of my biggest things I like to pride myself in is energy. So we're gonna start this a little bit different tonight. So I want everybody to stand up on your feet. Go ahead, guys, stand on up. There we go. As we know, especially in the sport of basketball, which we actually both share the same love, even though I went to college for softball, basketball has always been number one in my heart. So as we know, energy is contagious. So what we're gonna do is the first thing, I'm gonna have you get down in your defensive stance. You all know what I'm talking about, right? When you're D'ing up, there it is, exactly. Now from here, all I'm simply gonna do is give you some clap commands. So you're just gonna repeat after me, all right? I wanna make sure you're ready for tonight. So let's give you a practice, okay? Give me 2 claps. There we go, sounds good. Go ahead and relax. Go ahead and relax, guys. I hope you're ready tonight. This is gonna be a lot of fun. So let's get down in that defensive stance. You guys ready? Give me 2 claps. 1 clap. 4 claps. I'm worried about that one. 3 claps. Now I want you to repeat after me. I am a champion. I am ready. I'm focused. I'm disciplined. Today is a brand new me. We're ready, Coach Didi. Give us what you got. All right, you asked for it. Go ahead and sit down for me. Sit down for me. There you go. So I always like to start with energy. I'm telling you, it is the key to every single thing that you do. I know you all are familiar with the word passion, right? I believe it's one of the things you either have or you don't. It's something that you can't fake. So I want to make sure that everybody understands what purpose is. Because I know that some people are like, Coach Didi, why do you have so much energy? What gets you up in the morning? I'm telling you, it's that purpose. So another word that you can interchange with purpose is your dream, your goal. So I want to hear from a couple people. What do you strive to be? What wakes you up in the morning? What gets you excited? Anybody? Couple hands? What you got for me? Basketball. So you want to grow up and play basketball at a high level? Is that what you're aiming for? Okay, perfect. What about yourself? Being alive. The simple things. I love that. That is great. Never lose that. One more thing. Trying to help out your mom every day. I'm telling you, thank you so much for participating. It's all those things that you said, the little thing. One more, go ahead. I don't want to leave you out. What's that one more time? Helping others. I'll tell you, the first thing that I noticed when I got here, I was here a little bit earlier just to watch how you all mingle, how you get along with each other. And the number one thing I was impressed with was sportsmanship. I mean, somebody fell down, you guys got right in there and helped them up. That's what it's all about. Even as you start to grow, you develop, you become an adult, even if you're not in athletics anymore, you will be a part of a team. And that's going to lay the foundation for every single thing that you do. So let's get back to the main topics I want to talk to you about. So 2 main things you're going to hear me come back to are vision and staying focused. So those 2 things alone are great, but I'm telling you what, when you put both of those together, you're unstoppable. So when I say vision, it again goes back to your dreams. What motivates you? What pumps you up? Is I want you to think about a GPS. So you have to know where you're going in life. That is your destination. And so along life, sure, you're gonna run into some detours, some obstacles, and I'll share with you, I'll be open and real with you a little bit later, and I'll share some of my story as a student athlete. But my point of that is you have to know that first step. And the cool thing is that everybody is different. So when you have your purpose, what that means, I'm gonna break it down for you. It's the gifts and talents that the good Lord gave you. Okay? Now that's going to be different from one person to another. So I never want you to feel peer pressured or you have to fit in a box or, man, you know what? They're really cool. People seem to like them. I have to act like them. Not at all. You're your own individual person. For instance, if you were supposed to be who he is, you guys would be the same person. Like, what's up with that? You know, you're unique, you're different, and I want you to take great pride in that. So my point of that is making sure that you don't fall into these obstacles of, you know what, I got to be something other than who I am. Embrace your own skin is what I'm saying to you guys. So keep that in mind. Now, staying focused, this is one of the things my parents always told me. And I'll be honest, I'll be real. At your age, man, I always thought my parents were getting on me. Like they're saying the same things. They just, why are they always on my back? What is going on? Parents are going to love me for this. Trust me, they have your best interests at heart. They would never tell you anything to harm you in any shape or form. So I want you to be respectful, not only to your parents, but your coaches, your teachers, anybody, because all they're doing is trying to lead you in the right direction. I'll tell you, there's not just one way to success. We all have different dreams, right? We all have different ways that we're going to get there, but you will be successful. How do I know this? Because look what you're doing right now. You're surrounding yourself with other people who want to get better. So when I was coming up and I was about 12, 11, somewhere in there, and I was playing softball at the time, travel softball, because that's the way I learned that is a platform for you to get recognized by college coaches. You know what I'm talking about. And I always wanted to play with the older girls. Reason why I did that is because I wanted to be surrounded with people who were better than me. As you know, contagious energy, skills, and talents are going to rub off. You're going to want to work harder. You're going to be driven. So just keep that in mind. If one person is getting where they want to go a little faster than you are, that's okay. This is your story. This is your life, and you will get there as long as you believe it. With the same enthusiasm that you said those claps, that you did with the claps and the words that you said, you got to mean it. It's all about grit. It's toughness, because it is going to be tough, but you can make it. It's all about your perspective. I challenge you to be positive. All right, so now we have our foundation laid. Now, with that, I'm not here to give you all the answers, because like we talked about, there's no straight way to do it. But what I will do is try to give you some guidance, give you some advice. So I call these the 5 tips of success. Number 1 is hard work. So what do you all think hard work is? Anybody? You just shout them out. Go ahead. Effort, okay? Exactly, effort. Just shout them out, guys. You're good. Working hard, yeah. Hard work, working hard, yep, absolutely. What do you think? Not giving up. Especially in this sport, we know how quick the game can change. So I like the majority of the attitudes that I saw in here as well. So if you turn over, you make a mistake, you can quickly just turn that around into something on an uplifting note. That's a cool thing. So not only does it apply to basketball, but it's real life. It's all about how you react to things. You have a choice. So when you hear, and like I said, I'll talk to you a little bit, I'll share with you my story, one of the biggest obstacles I faced in my career. When you hear obstacles, I want you to easily change that word to opportunity. So from now on, when you hear obstacle, man, this really bummed me out, this set me back, not so much. It could be an opportunity, set you up for something greater. So again, I will challenge you, it's all about your perspective. So hard work, first and foremost. How about the classroom? Uh-oh. She said classroom, what? It's summertime. We're not even thinking about, yeah. If you want to become who you're striving to be, especially in the athletic world, you're not gonna touch the court, you're not gonna touch the field unless your grades are on point. You see what I'm saying? That's how important it is. You're a student athlete. Student is first, it's your main priority. Okay, so keep that in mind. When you're wondering, why do I have to do the things that I do? You're very fortunate. You're laying the great principles and the foundation now because it doesn't go away. If you think, oh, I'm just gonna do what they say for now, and then I'm just gonna become big time and I can do whatever I want. Sorry, that's not how it works, everybody. And I'm just being real with you. I come with love because I want you to be successful. All right, so keep that in mind. Hard work, off the court and on the court as well. The next point number 2, is extra work. So now we have the hard work. What about the extra work? This is the stuff I'm talking about, your willingness to go the extra mile. Another way to think of it is doing the things others are not willing to do. So what do you all think extra work looks like? What you got? Going above and beyond. So not just settling for average. I try to pride myself in this so much, and I know you do as well, is being above average. Because we all could be okay, but if you want to separate yourself from the pack, because now you know your vision, you have to go that extra mile. You have to go above average, and you can do that. What you have, Kenneth?
Like taking more time to do something?
Taking more time to do something. So that can be anything, right? Classroom or the court or whatever other sports you all play. Perfect.
Say like you're doing chores and you're all done, do some more chores because if you do extra work, you get more credit for it.
There you go. Absolutely. Yep, doing the things going above and beyond. So when it comes to doing that extra work, have you ever heard of a gym rat before? Like a gym rat, everybody goes home and you stay to do like 10 more free throw shots? I promise you, it's not in vain. It is going to benefit you. Now, I'm not saying you have to be there all night, parents waiting in the car like, let's go. I'm not saying that. But again, all that extra work, this is where most people quit because this is where it gets difficult. This is when you really decide, are you going to be good or are you going to be great? I'm telling you guys, you got to want it that bad because the talent is starting to improve. Everybody's good, but what makes you different? That extra work, I'm telling you, it's going to take you to the next level. Next point, number 3, is going to be discipline. Oh, this is another I don't know, kind of losing your eye contact on that one. Discipline. So this can come in many forms. All right, so let's take the classroom first. Discipline. Doing your homework first before your buddies come over or you want to, go outside or do something like that, Discipline is what's going to hone you in. That's going to keep you grounded. All right, so what do you all think in your lives? Help me relate to you. What are some forms of discipline that you all can step up and get better in? What do you think? Nobody knows? What you think? Thanks so much. Anything.
You can get better at anything.
You sure can. Why is that? Why can you get better at anything?
Because you put in the effort and you work hard at it.
Exactly. That toughness. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. But that discipline, it makes you, I want you to think of it, it's going to sharpen you. It's going to polish you. Because again, athletics in your life is so short. How about when you go for an interview to get like a big kid job and you start to make your own family, you all start to grow up. That discipline is going to separate you from everybody else. You got to have it. Especially at this age, it's everything, okay? So making sure you are, like I said, again, being respectful and doing the things that are really going to take you to the next level, okay? So with that, next point is going to be sacrifice. This one was the toughest, I would say, for me, especially at the college level, is making the sacrifice. So yes, there were times where I wanted to do some things and enjoy myself, at the college level. But I said, you know what? I got to make some sacrifices because it's worth it. It all goes back to your vision and staying focused. I cannot tell you how many times I heard that thing in my head, my parents, you got to stay focused, D, you got to stay focused. Because I'm telling you what, all it takes is one mistake, one error that can just wreck everything. I don't want that for you. I'm not saying be perfect, but you got to make those sacrifices. You all know what good and bad is, okay? I want you to make those smart choices so when you're in that heat, you don't have to think about it anymore. You already have your choice. And I know that you all are going to pick greatness. Am I right? There you go. I don't know. I don't know if I buy that, guys. Are you going to pick greatness? Yeah. There you go. Absolutely. Absolutely. I believe that, and I want that for you. And then finally, that final piece, like the tip that I like to give for success, is making your vision visible. So what I mean by that is I want you to go home tonight. So you all have your own goal, what you want to be, what you want to do in life, and I want you to write that thing down. Okay, write it down plain, very clear. And then I want you to put that somewhere where you pass every day. It's on your mirror or in your book bag, whatever you see every single day. And I just want you to speak it into existence. I'm so-and-so. If you want to take a step further, put it above your door, jump, slap that thing. Okay, because you have to start breathing this situation, this calling that's on your life. Because when you believe that, when it happens, it's not brand new. You've been living that. It's been ingrained in you. It's in your DNA from day number one. So make that plain. All right, so we all have the tips. You want to go over them one more time? Hard work, extra work, sacrifice, discipline, and making your vision visible. You got to see it. All right, so I'm going to leave you with one final thought. It's very simple. If you want to be a champion, you got to act like a champion, even when no one's looking. Again, are you able to do those things that no one else is willing to do? All right, and I'll tell you, it starts upstairs. You train your mind and your body will follow. That's in anything. You could be even lifting weights and think about that one because your mind's going to break down first before your body does. Okay, so I want you to think about when you're building that grit and that toughness on the court, in the classroom first and foremost. All right, we think we can do that? Yes. Okay, then let's make some noise. Come on, guys. That was awesome. That was awesome. Good. Thanks so much. I appreciate it. That was good. Thank you. Cool.
Tell you, so when we talk about hard work, extra work, discipline, sacrifice, the very first thing I thought when she said those four things, it's not easy. It's not easy. I'm 52 years old. I make mistakes, some mistakes I don't even need to share with you, but I need to be more disciplined. I need to make more sacrifice. I need to work harder. And what she says is so true. And her last point that I want to talk about before we leave is vision. Write down what you want to be. I think, I take that back, I know everyone in this gym has the opportunity to be great. Might be a great architect, might be a great doctor, might be a great father, might be a great brother. You're going to be great at something. You are going to be great at something. But there's three things you have to do. First, you have to decide that you want to be great. We don't do anything without a decision. You have to decide that you want to be great. Number 2, you have to define what greatness is. And I could sit here and give you all kinds of different definitions of what greatness is. But I can tell you this. If your definition does not benefit somebody else, you're not great, you're just selfish. So when you're defining what great is, make sure somebody else gets to benefit from that. Then the last one, you have to see yourself being great. As she said, vision. I have a whiteboard in my office. I write down everything on that whiteboard. I'm so obsessed with it, I take a picture of it with my camera and I carry it around so I can always refer to it. When I pick teams, the kids that play on next, when I invite kids to come to next camps, all your guys' names right on that whiteboard. I circle it if you're in, I cross it out if you're out, just so I can visually see it, okay? You gotta see what you wanna do. And whatever it is, if you wanna be a doctor, see yourself with your name, with the MD after it. If you want to own your own business and be an architect, see a building with your name on it. Start seeing it right now. And don't let anybody ever take that away from you. Ever. Everyone is here for a reason. And you guys have a chance to be great. And I do mean great. I will end with this. The biggest privilege I have by doing this is I get to watch all you guys grow up. I can't tell you how excited I am for football Friday night in about 4 years. I can't wait. I had a son play football on Friday nights. I was nervous all day, more than when I played in college. I was nervous. I sat by myself. People thought I was rude, arrogant, maybe. I just didn't want to be bothered with anyone. I wanted to watch the game. Well, I can tell you right now, I'm going to be a little bit older. I'm still going to be bald, but I'm going to see some of you guys play football on Friday night. I'm going to see some of you guys play basketball on Friday or Saturday night or Tuesday night. I'm going to see some of you play baseball. I'm going to come watch you play. I'm going to see some of you play lacrosse. And you know what? I'm going to sit by myself and say, I've known that kid. And no one can ever take that away from me. Thank you for your commitment. Thank your parents. I can't tell you how much I appreciate you guys for being here. Okay? Let's end it with next on 3. Winners get their pictures taken. Here we go. We'll have Harrison take us out on 3, the winners. I want to get their picture taken with Dee Dee when we're done, so come down here. Take us out, Harrison.
Next on 3.
1, 2, 3, next.
Good job.
All right.
Good job. Good job.